Hi guys, Bran here, and that's what I'm told because that's totally my skit, not somebody else's skit that I'm totally ripping off. Hi, hello, welcome to my feelings today, talking about the Masquerade event, 'cause the Masquerade event has been very, very fun, very, very interesting. There's a lot of really quirky and interesting powers that have been assigned to each side, but I instead wanted to talk about today kind of my main issue with the same said event, and it is not with the event itself, but instead with the community, which I just want to ask a very, very puzzling question. So let's go ahead and get started. The Masquerade event this year, if you are not aware, has been separated into a separate queue. So it is no longer just the normal decorations been thrown on to the normal games, and now you have all these extra effects that are just applied to your normal games, which kind of creates a discrepancy between people taking it seriously and people not, and all that wonderful stuff. But now the event matches are now their own queue. They are their own thing. So now you have to queue separately to get into those. So you know exactly what you're getting into when you queue into a match in the event. You no longer have to be forced to deal with party palettes, with the quiet mode on survivors. You don't have to deal with the teleporting to hook situation. By signing up for the Masquerade event game mode, you're saying, hey, I know what's coming. I know all these wacky and zany things could potentially happen. So that is the kind of game mode that I want to play. I know a lot of people feel like they are forced to play it because of the event Rift, but other than that, you know what you're signing up for once you sign up for this game mode. Now, this is where I take issue because a lot of people in the Dead by Daylight community have been already clamoring for the changes of certain aspects of the party game mode by saying that specifically the one that caught my eye and I saw more than a handful of times today, both on Twitter and in the DBD Twitch space, is that the insta hook thing, the insta hook ability on the killer was overpowered and way too strong, and people were not going to play this event because of that specific ability. I've seen minor complaints on the opposite side of killers saying that the quiet mode makes it way, way too hard to track survivors, especially in the middle of chase. But I so far have not at least seen somebody threatening to never play the event again until it's over, like I have with the killer insta hook thing. And to which I ask, what did you think you were signing up for? Like, DBD already is very, very far from a balanced game. It already is very, very far from a balanced game. A lot of RNG involved. So even queuing up to a normal match of Dead by Daylight, you have to accept a certain level of RNG that you don't have control over. So I don't know why people are queuing into the event mode, which is the party mode, to literally just mess around and have fun, have all these zany new abilities, and are complaining about things not being balanced. Like, what did you think was going to happen? You're going in the fun crazy mode and you thought everything was going to be the best man wins. No, that's obviously not what's going to happen. So the fact that I've seen so many people on the survivor end just be like, okay, I'm not playing this event, the insta hook is super overpowered, I'm not playing that, is like, the point of the Masquerade event is to just go have fun, just go get your challenges done, go block a window, right? Somebody goes to vault it and laugh at them. Like, that's the point of the Masquerade event. And honestly, just personally, like, even with the last year's event where it was like quote unquote forced on us, like I still think that the Masquerade event is the highest quality event that Dead by Daylight put out. I'm glad they got rid of the bloodlust exposed effect power that killers had last year, but that was kind of like the only thing that I was like, okay, that's like unfun in like a boring way. That's not like, it's not like, you know, something that I find entertaining. But like, once again, we go back to, hey, last year it was in the normal game mode. Like, even if you did not enjoy these things, you were not forced to endure them. But it's different this year because people are literally queuing up and literally choosing to be in this situation and then complaining and clamoring for balance in a game mode made separate from the game mode that is balanced. I don't know, I just think people are just being really, really weird about it. They're kind of being immature and entitled about it. Like, no, of course we're not going to balance the party game mode. That's not going to happen. Like, if you can't stomach doing your challenges, like, none of these challenges really require you to win. Like, the one that's like the most like need to win of them is like finish 3 generators, which you don't have to even actually do 3 generators. You just have to be present for them completing. Like, these challenges are mostly just use an effect from the Masquerade, or there's only one that it's just like Trick, the new lady, just like be privy to her effects that she just applies to the match, like that. You literally don't have to input that much to get these challenges done. So the fact that you can't deal with killers having an insta hook for such a short period of time just like deeply worries about me about why you're still playing Dead by Daylight. If it's something as simple as, okay, they don't have to walk to the hook. It's like a make it or break it for you. Okay, they don't have to walk to the hook. I am quitting the game. Like, are you okay? Do you need a break or something? Like, this is the party funny mode. Like, what? Why is that a make it or break it for you? I don't know. I've just seen that so much today, and it's just like, oh my gosh. I'm just so stunned that people would willingly queue into this mode and ask for balance and quit over it not being balanced. Like, it feels like so often we get into this situation where like DBD players are like, people are sweating too much, tunneling, camping, gen rushing or whatever so much. We need the game to be more casual. We need the game to be less sweaty. And then they release a game mode where things are less sweaty and everybody's like, no, that's not like that. That's unbalanced. We can't have that. It's like, what do we want? I don't understand. What do we want? Do we want fun, zany, unbalanced, or do we want balanced game? Like, I feel like the same people play both sides, and it's like, I don't understand. I know I do understand. In reality, it's just like, I want everything to benefit me. That's kind of like the mindset, right? Like, I just want everything to be perfect for me. It doesn't matter like my stances on things. I just want to curb everything in my favor. So I always come out on top. What's that Always Sunny in Philadelphia meme? I'm playing both sides, so I always come out on top. That's that. But still, it's just really, it's just weird to see it. I don't know. I just don't like it. It just weirds me out. But yeah, how are you guys enjoying the event? Have you seen people complaining about it similarly, or are you just like, I don't know, I stay off social media, which is obviously what you probably should do, because being on DBD social media is accessible. So yeah, talk about it in the comments down below, do the thing. But that's gonna be it for today's video, friends. But I do upload daily, so I will see you tomorrow. But if I do not, I'll see you when I see you. Bye bye. Smack the mic. Yeah.